Godskin Duo. So what you are going to need to be able to easily trivialize these fuckers. So I'm going to be using the Hook Claws with the Blood Flame Blade spell. So we're going to need Hook Claws, you need any seal, the Blood Flame Blade spell, and you're going to need 12 Faith and 10 Arcane to be able to cast Blood Flame Blade. The Godskin are weak to slash damage, which the claws do, and they're weak to bleed, so having the extra bleed build up is going to be nice. In addition to that, we are going to have Dexterity Crystal Tier, because the Hook Claws scale better with Dex, and in fact, I'm going to take the Hook Claws, I'm going to give them the Endure Ash of War with the Keen Affinity, so we can easily tank attacks. Keen makes it scale better with Dex. Let's see, we also have a dagger with the Golden Vow Ash of War. I'll switch that to Keen too, though it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so we've got the Hook Claws, Endure, we've got the dagger with Golden Vow, and the Wondrous Physic. We've got the Dexterity Knot Crystal Tier. We've got the Spiked Crack Tier to boost charged heavy attacks. So we got those. We got a Finger Seal. We got the Blood Flame Blade spell. You can wear whatever armor you want. If you have access to it, you can get something like the White Mask, which will help you because it gives you a 10% damage buff after you proc a bleed on an enemy. I'm going to be using the Axe Talisman to improve my charge attacks more, and the Winged Sword Insignia to raise my attack power with successive attacks. Basically, the more times you hit an enemy in a row, the more damage you get from like the damage buff from that. In addition to that, we're also going to make some sleep pots. I'm going to make, let's say, 5 of them right now, and we're going to equip these into our quick item slots. Alright, so, and I'm going to be killing the Godskin Apostle here at the Divine Tower of Caelid. So this is in the Dragon Barrow. The Dragon Barrow is actually, it has like endgame level scaling. You really wouldn't want to be here like early on, but lots of people come here because you can get to it really easily, and they want like the Godslayer's Greatsword or whatever. So I'm going to be using low level equipment. I have my claws at plus 12 because you can easily get the Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearings number 1 and 2 in order to get infinite smithing stones up to level 12. So that's what I have this at. Preferably you would be here with like plus 18 weapons or higher, but I'm going to do it with plus 12. But yeah, so here's our build. We've got Golden Vow and a dagger, Endure, Keen, Hook Claws, any seal, whatever armor you want, Axe Talisman, Winged Sword Insignia, Sleep Pots, and then the Wondrous Physic. I've got the Dex tier and the Spiked Crack tier. You can Google where to get all this shit if you want. I mentioned the Sleep Pots, I believe, and we also have the Blood Flame Blade spell. Preferably, you will also have 40 Vigor. Godskins are super easy to kill if you have slash damage, bleed, and sleep. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to drink the Wondrous Physic, switch over to Golden Vow, or to the dagger, cast Golden Vow, switch back to the claws, cast Blood Flame Blade, two-hand the claws, so you will have one in each hand. Drink a blue flask because sleep pots cost FP, so you're going to want to have a full FP bar for this. You're going to run in, dodge whatever he does, bait out an attack, and then you want to throw a sleep pot at his feet and try to get him to stay in the mist. Don't walk onto him because you'll usually just throw it right past him. You want to throw it at his feet. Once he starts falling asleep, so once he puts his hand up to his face like that, then you can start attacking him. We're going to do charged heavy attacks with the claws. Let's hit 4 of them, and that'll break his stance. If he did it faster than I did, then he will get stance broken before he gets up and start moving. After you get the stance break and do the crit, hit him with another sleep pot while he's doing his phase transition. He'll fall asleep again. Once he starts doing the sleep animation, go in for the crits, or for the charge heavy attacks, excuse me. That's 4 of them. Hit him with the post. And I'll hit him with another sleep pot to put him to sleep because I didn't quite kill him. And then, bam, boom, and he's dead. So, there's your build. And then for the second boss we're going to do here, I'm going to do the Godskin Noble at the Temple of Iglay over here in the fucking Volcano Manor. So before you go into this boss fight, a lot of people miss this. Before you start the boss fight, turn around. On your right, there's this fucking lever over here. If you interact with it, and then now the bridge is raised. This bridge is a shortcut back from the fucking Prison Town Church grace, which you see right over there. So instead of having to run from the guest hall over there and run all the way up this shit every time past a bunch of enemies and stuff, instead of doing that, you can just come from the Prison Town Church and just run across the bridge straight over to the fucking temple in case you die and you need to retry this. So make sure you activate that shortcut. You use the same setup, which is going to be the hook claws with Bloodflame Blade and a few sleep pots. I'm going to take 5 with me. You can get more if you feel like you're going to need them. So I'm going to consume that, switch over to the dagger, cast Golden Bow, switch back to the claws, cast Bloodflame Blade, two-hand the claws so that there's one in each hand, and then I'm going to drink a blue flask because sleep pots require FP. Dodge whatever he does. Throw a sleep pot at his feet. You don't want to lock onto him. If you lock onto him, you'll probably miss. Once he falls asleep, start hitting him with charged heavy attacks. Gotta take 4 to break his stance. Hit him with a riposte. Immediately throw another sleep pod at him. He'll do his phase transition and then fall asleep. And you can repeat the process. 1, 2, 3. I don't even need to do a 4th. That's it. So that's how you easily kill Godskins. I guess I'll do the Godskin Duo as well, so that I can put that in the video for fucking search engine. Alright, so if you are at the Godskin Duo in Crumbling Fair, Missoula, you should have your weapons maxed out or nearly maxed out. So I'm going to be using this shit at plus 12. You should have it upgraded to at least plus 21. But I'm going to do it with plus 12 just to show how easy this shit is. For this, I'm going to bring like 10 of them in. So yeah, I've got about 10 sleep pots. I've got 40 vigor. At this point in the game, you should have 60 vigor. Now, here's another pro tip. So from the Dragon Temple set of grace, instead of running through these hallways over here and having to deal with the banished knights every time you die to the Godskin Duo, what you can do is instead turn around. There's a staircase over there. You gotta do a jump to reach it. If you just walk off, you'll fall to your death. So make sure you do a jump. And then you can just drop down over here. There's a little semi-secret area down here. There's not much on the stone. There's stuff over here, so just go where you do this one here on the left, get down to this. And there's a second set over here called the Dragon Temple Transept. And this is directly connected to the boss room. And also if you're in the position, is we're closer to the Godskin Duo and start fight, so you can attack here. So this is directly into the Godskin Duo's boss room. So what we're gonna do is drink the physic, cast Golden Bow, switch over to the claws, cast Bloodflame Blade, two-hand the claws, so there's one in each hand. Drink a blue flask because sleep pots cost FP, and you want to have full FP for this. Walk right in immediately. Sleep pot at the Apostle's feet. Didn't put him to sleep because he dodged out of it, but that's fine. Just throw sleep pots at their feet, put them to sleep. Oh, I wasted that one, but whatever. Once they are asleep, you can start hitting them with charged heavy attacks. I'm gonna go for Noble first. Cancel his fucking phase transition. Fat fuck. Hit him with another sleep pot before he, starts really doing anything again. He's gonna go back to sleep. Hit him with more charge heavy attacks to kill his ass. You can keep attacking him while he's in the process of dying to continue depleting the boss health bar. I didn't really do it there because I fucking hesitated. Yeah. Same thing against this fucker. If they start attacking you, you can use Endure to just easily tank whatever they do. That is why we put the Endure Ash of War on the claws. Back off to the Golden Explosion. Let him fall asleep. I'm gonna recast the Bloodflame Blade. And I'm also gonna drink a Blue Flask so I can use more sleep pots. Charge heavy attacks. And then do a bunch of light attacks on his corpse while he's dying. You saw the health bar kept going down for a second there. Throw a sleep pot at this fat fuck's feet. You can also use Endure and then throw a sleep pot, because Endure lets you tank attacks. So yeah, put him to sleep. Charge heavies. Golden Vow has worn off, so I'm not doing quite as much damage. That's fine. Put him to sleep. You should Just use the door to tank that shit. You can avoid the roll by doing this. Now, if you had higher upgraded weapons, then, you know, you would have killed this fat fuck way before this fight would have been done like a minute and a half ago. So keep that in mind, you know. Upgrade your weapons and shit. I'm doing it with low-level weapons just to show how easy it can be. No. Fucking piece of shit. This fucker respawns. Oh no, I'm out of sleep pods. I don't think let's get him to sleep. Yeah, put him to sleep. Fuck yeah. Eat shit, idiot. And that's the end of the boss fight. So you see the build I have. Oh, look at that. Drop the bell bearing. But yeah. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to get this video down to a watchable length, because currently I have 19 minutes of footage here. But yeah, I hope you found this helpful. Please leave a like, share the video, and consider subscribing. It really helps me out. And also join my channel as a member. Give me money. Yeah, my name is Diabetor, and I will catch you later.